In the past, I've made games on Roblox, wow. After my fame and downfall with making Zombieland, my time in the limelight had subsided, but of course I was not done. Zombieland was made entirely out of free models, except the spawn area, which I had brick built myself, and it looked pretty bad. So what would I do for my next game? Make something entirely new from scratch? Nope, I headed right back into the catalog. I loved and still love Sword Fight on the Heights by Shadletsky. It's a classic game which has kept its popularity for so long, and of course I wanted to cash in on some of that new Game Pass Robux. Game Passes had just recently rolled out, and they allowed users to essentially buy DLC directly from the game rather than using a VIP shirt, and you know that meant spamming items to rake in that money. Get your money up. So, combining my love of Sword Fight on the Heights and wanting to get some dough, this was my child. That's the original trailer that played on the game webpage for Weapon Fights on the Heights, which I had posted to YouTube on October 3rd, 2012. As you can see in parts where it shows the leaderboard, people were actually playing it. Now, while I did kind of act annoying to get people to join, it did work. I'd spam Roblox comments sections with the link to the game, and I guess it interested people enough, and I'm honestly surprised it did. Now, as for the game itself, there isn't anything crazy to it. And it's also extremely broken now in the year 2025, so excuse me needing to hop between stuff in order to actually be able to explore it. You all spawn in the force field area of the map, surrounded by the 4 teleporter gates and a teleporter going to the Game Pass room. Now, I know you're all thinking, well Dan, this is just Sword Fight on the Heights with gear items, and I counter. Well, kind of. I added a few sections, like here, and here? Yeah, it's pretty much just Sword Fight on the Heights with different gear. I even made some videos about the game though. Outside of the trailer, I showed how to make a Game Pass and Game Pass door, which was used in the Game Pass room, and later I even made a retro version of it, which was just more free models, Yeah, I know, I guess I didn't learn my lesson, and I essentially made another free model game. I don't know if official gear items really count as using free models, but it's probably pretty close. It wouldn't be until a few years later that I would actually make a game of my own, but that's a teaser for another day. Weapon Fights on the Heights wasn't really anything special and didn't gain much traction because it was just straight up Sword Fight on the Heights. And well, I guess that's all I have for you guys about it. If you like Roblox stuff, then be sure to subscribe, and thanks for watching today's quick little video.